What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of True Sports with MK. Happy New Year, guys. I know it's been a minute. It's been a couple weeks since I posted on here. I was taking a little break trying to refresh and get the podcast up there. You know, unfortunately, we did not make that 100 subscribers by the end of the year. You know, my heart does hurt because of that. But guys, it's okay because we got new beginnings. I'm not giving up on you guys nor myself because we go get on that road to 100 subscribers and even more. You feel me? So this year is 2023. We're doing big and better things with True Sports with MK. As you guys can see, I'm doing my videos this beginning of the year. I feel like I'm going to do a little bit of both. Sometimes you may see a video podcast. Next, you may just get audio. And then, heck, you may even get both thrown there if I'm feeling generous and want to really do my thing. You feel me? So I greatly appreciate if you guys could go ahead and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. We on a road to 100 subscribers. On this episode, I just wanted to keep you guys up to date on what we're doing this season. This is season 2 of True Sports with MK. You read by the title. It's True Sports with MK season 2 episode 1, ladies and gents. So this episode, like I stated, we're gonna be talking about what's to come for True Sports with MK. So the first thing we got is I have a new intro that I'm going to be dropping and posting for True Sports with MK. I know you got the little intro that I usually do with the little music, but I'm working with somebody to give me a better intro for our True Sports with MK podcast. So y'all make sure y'all be looking out for that. That's going to be coming soon. We're going to have some changes for the podcast. I'm going to have a lot of new guests this season. Now, some is going to be in person and some may be over Zoom just because some people are not in the same state that I am in. And I want to go all over. I want to talk to different people who are in different sports. I do want to still stay in football and basketball. Those are my two sports that I do want to talk about. But of course, if it's some great big news, I'm going to talk about another sport as well. I just hope that you guys will enjoy that and come along to the podcast and enjoy the sports that we discuss and talk about on the podcast. I'm also gonna have a co-host majority of my episodes. My co-host is gonna be Brian. Once you guys meet him, he's one of those people who knows so much about sports and you wouldn't even know why or how. You know, like, how do you know that? Like, what? How did you find that out? Like, did you Google that? Like, he's a sports dictionary. I feel like with him as a co-host and myself, we can give you guys great sports content and have a lot of great debates in the sports world. So I hope you guys like that. I'm going to have a co-host for us for some of the episodes just to give it a different vibe because I'm a female and I know how the world is. Sometimes they want to hear a little bit what a guy got to say about sports because they feel like they're all dominant and guys rule the world, right? That's not true, but I do want to have Brian as a co-host because he's a great individual to have on any podcast. So I'm snatching him up before anybody else do because True Sports with MK is going to be the best podcast known to man. You guys just watch it. All my day ones, y'all know who been rocking with me since the beginning. Y'all go see how much y'all support mean to me at the end of the finish line because y'all support is going to be who I look at the most because you guys been rocking with me since 2020 when I first started. I was doing audio only. It sounded horrible to now where I got a nice little good whoop-de whoop content. You feel me? Got a nice little microphone that Yeti. You know, so I'm stepping up and improving every year. So I hope all my day ones see that and appreciate all the hard work that I put into this. I'm also going to be doing live podcast episodes. Now, if you guys do not have it, please make a Twitch account. I have a Twitch account. I'm going to put it down below in the description as well as in this video. It will be down my Twitch name. Please go on Twitch and follow me on there. On there, I'm going to be doing live podcast episodes where I talk live. You guys can go on there as soon as I go and hear everything that I'm talking about live. I'm also going to do streaming highlights and reactions of those highlights on that Twitch. So I'm trying to broaden my Verizon and go to different areas medias to make that content so they know True Sports with MK is lit and to come to the podcast so you can get those podcast episodes as well as have those live ones. You feel me? So I'm trying to do something different. You know, a lot of people are always sticking to, you know, posting on Apple, YouTube, all those, Spotify, all those streaming devices and streaming networks. But I think Twitch is like a big one as well, and I feel like True Sports with MK could do a lot of different things with Twitch and getting people aware and just talking about lit sports. You feel me? Because that's all True Sports with MK is about. Lit sports, talking about the real, not sugarcoating nothing, no filter. We just say it how it is. You feel me? Even though I did want to come on this episode to talk about the new beginnings that we're going to be doing with True Sports with MK and how we're going to try to elevate it even more this year, I also wanted to talk about Damar Hamlin. Unfortunately, we had some bad news and saw a tragic hit on the football field these past couple days with Damar Hamlin. During the game, Hamlin tackled the offensive player, a big hit, I shall say. And of course, everybody saw him, got up like, okay, it was good. 6 seconds later, he's down on the ground. You feel me? And everyone didn't know what was going on. Everyone was going around him trying to make sure he was okay. He did, unfortunately, suffer cardiac arrest while he was on the field, suffering from that big hit that he took. Now, it took me a minute to understand and realize, because I was questioning, like, you know, well, how'd it happen? Like, he got up like it was okay. They stated that it takes 6 seconds for your heart to completely stop. And of course, after he did the hit, he got back up like everything was okay. But literally, after that, he was back down on the ground, out of it. That's a scary sight to see. And when I saw it, I was heartbroken. I was like, oh my gosh, like that's scary to see someone hit someone that hard and then get up like it's okay and then go back down on the ground. Like that's something serious. And everyone who saw that, even the fans, even his players, it was hard to watch. Like they was crying on the sideline just because you don't know if he gonna make it out of that, you know. And that's a scary thing for anyone to have to face. They even stated that they had to resuscitate him at least once or twice just to get him back on after they took him to the ambulance and everything. He's really in critical condition right now. They are trying to get him off the ventilator where he can be able to breathe on his own right now. But I did want to come on here and just take a minute to give a moment of silence to him as well as to his family. It was also reported that a lot of NFL players have been donating to the Bills Safety Charity, which has raised over $6 million so far. And so I know everyone is greatly appreciative of that. You know, it's sad to see a young player as himself get hit that hard and have to go through this just for playing a sport that he loved. You know, accidents happen and, you know, it was never intentionally for this to happen to him. But that shows you how risky it is to play that sport that he's playing and how determined and dedicated a lot of those NFL players are, because it would take me a lot of courage to have to get back on the field after seeing that. So if you see somebody get hit from just doing their job, they supposed to tackle. He was supposed to do that. From him doing his job and giving a hard hit so that opponent can go down on the ground, he fighting for his life now. So it's a bigger picture than just the sports in the game. You know, these athletes are putting their body and all into this, and fans and outside people like ourselves, we get to see the inside and the real, because you can't bounce back for that and be okay. Like just be regular. Okay, I'm about to get back on the field. No, that's it's a lot of recovery and a lot of eyes go be on you. So I'm really praying for a speedy recovery for Mr. Hamlin. You know, we all want to see him get back and at it. You know, but it's gonna take a lot of time. He's gonna need a lot of support, family, friends, teammates, the whole NFL organization behind him for a speedy recovery. So I did want to talk about that just because that recently just happened. And, you know, it's a sad time in the NFL and even in the sports industry right now for that big hit that he had to take. So please, prayers up for his family, and we gonna keep you guys posted on what's going on with his recovery from here on out. You feel me? I just wanted to give you guys a quick little brief episode. Next week's episode is going to be more in depth. We're gonna talk about Brittany Griner being home. Now, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I honestly feel like it was me and my support that got her home. Now, if you seen my post that I posted, the deadline was December 25th, right? You guys comment, when did she come home? It was before December 25th. They knew if they didn't get her home by that deadline, True Sports with MK and my whole army was coming to the White House. And then I was going to have my other goons that's already over there go in there and get her and bring her home so her family could see her and she could spend Christmas with her family. I was go do that. They knew True Sports with MK was go do that. You feel me? So that's why I feel like they brought her home. And I feel like I posted that video just in time because right when I did, greatness happened. You know, she came home to her family. So we're going to talk a little bit about that next week's episode. And I'm also going to squeeze a little bit of Deion Sanders in there because I was supposed to tell y'all about that last year. You feel me? So I'm going to put those two in episode 2 and give y'all a little mesh of all that because I still want to talk about Deion Sanders and what he's doing because I don't like all the hate that's coming towards him. Even after, you know, he went to Colorado, he's there now. Everyone has still got their 2 cents to say on it. So I'm going to give y'all my viewpoint and I want to hear from y'all as well. So that's all going to be in episode 2 of True Sports with MK, which will be posted very soon right after this episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as follow me on Twitch, guys, so you can get those live True Sports with MK episodes. It's going to be lit on there too. So y'all can't forget about that. Please and thank you. I'm your host, yours truly, MK. I'm out this thing. You guys have a great night.